Hello and welcome back to Magoo Plays Firewatch, and today we're going to continue where I left off. Actually, right where I left off a couple days ago, or whatever. I still haven't figured out my schedule since the last video. And, yeah, here we are. We're going to go survey the line. Is there anything I can do in here? Ooh, fun orcs. We're confiscating those since we're confiscating them from ourselves. That sounds about normal. That looks comfortable. Oh yeah, there's door sheets there. The door. Out the door. Let's see. Can I say anything? Yes, I can.
Hey, I can see your tower. Suppose that means you can see me.
Yeah, well enough.
You wake up pretty early then, huh?
As soon as the sun comes up. Forest Service really frowns on us putting up curtains for some reason.
I just covered my head with my pillow. Seems to do the trick.
Wow. The forest could never burn down on your watch.
Can you see the communication wires from where you are?
I can see the poles, but I have no idea if the wire's in good shape or not. They run a good distance up to a spot called Beartooth Point. You just need to walk along them all the way up there and make sure everything's in ship shape.
Ship's shape. Well, if we're going to have some ships, they better be in shape, definitely. Let's see, where was that cave? Let's get the map out. I need... cave over that way. I'm heading in that direction. Okay, so if I head this way, that should take us to where we need to go. Go put the map away, and I'm gonna leave this out. These graphics are amazing. Also, this kind of reminds me of a very similar style to The Witness in the graphics quality. Not gonna lie, it is pretty good. Jump over this thing. I probably didn't really need to do that. I probably could have just gone around. Oh well. The woods again. Ooh. Foggy cache area.
It's actually pretty damn cold out here.
Roger that. Warms up fast. The mornings are cold in Boulder though, right?
Yeah, they are.
What did you get up to down there? I mean, what's life like?
I don't know. Just used to spend a lot of time with our dog, Mayhem.
Mayhem? What kind of name is that?
He was a German Shepherd, big as a truck.
Big as a truck.
Why not call him Chevy?
Well, we walked out of the shelter and there was some graffiti on a trash can and it said Dicko Mayhem, and he walked over and peed all over it, and there you go.
That's a good story.
That's a really cute story?
It is what it is.
Hey, can you hold on a sec?
Sure. Just gonna keep hiking and hoping it warms up.
Heyo. I don't think so. Why, have you? Okay, good. No, I don't think he has any idea.
Hey, your button is still down.
I'm absolutely sure.
Delilah, I can hear you.
Would you? All right, I'll let you know if anything changes in that regard. Hey, sorry about that. Anyway, I thought about it, and that story is cute, and, sorry, but you said we? You owned him with someone?
That would be my wife, Julia.
Oh, like your wife? Or like she's taken half my stuff wife?
My wife.
But you're here.
She's sick, and I shouldn't be here, but I am.
I'm sorry, Henry. What is it?
We'll get into it.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, you are here, and it's beautiful, and escaping isn't always something bad.
Yeah, sure.
Look, I gotta go do a thing, but I'll have a radio. Okay, call me if you need to.
And she was talking about me. I believe the context of that was she was asking somebody else if they had heard anything or seen anything like I had last night. So,
I'm at the shale slide. I can't climb down from here without a rope.
You shouldn't need a rope where you're headed. The climb through the canyon has its dangerous bits, but you should be able to do it without gear.
Which way is the canyon again?
It's just north of your tower.
well, you can easily get lost in the woods, people. Let's just say that. But I guess he doesn't mind talking about his situation with him and his wife. But he'd rather not yet. So what to do? There's my tower. Apparently I have horrible directions. Or at least a horrible sense of direction. Ah, here we are. It's a little froggy around here. Get it? Froggy? This game's full of puns. I figured I'd try to make one myself. Sorry. Well, it was worth a try, right? Alley-oop. Through the forest. There's the lines.
I can see the wire you're talking about. It looks like it's in good shape from here.
We'll follow it up to the top of the trail if you can. You can head back as soon as you give me the all clear.
Got it.
What's this over here?
Hey, I found a structure that might have been an outhouse once, I think.
Whoa, you don't need my permission to go to the bathroom, but, use abandoned shitters at your own peril.
I mean, I'm in the right area.
Yeah, the wire runs quite a ways north. Just follow it up to the point that I mentioned.
Ah, that's the point right over there. Supply cache, I'm not wrong. Should I get it? Or should I go there?
Guess what?
What is it?
There's a bunch of empty cans up here.
Same as before?
Yep.
These fucking kids.
Hello and welcome back to Magoo Plays Firewatch.
Why do you think they'd be up here?
And
Hell
today
if
we're
I
gonna
know, but they
continue
better
where
have
I
stayed
left
away
off.
from our communication stuff.
Actually, right where I left off a couple days ago, or whatever. I still haven't figured out my schedule since the last video. And, yeah, here we are. We're going to go survey the line. Is there anything I can do in here? Ooh, fireworks.
Yeah, okay, the wire's down
We're
here.
confiscating
Okay, good.
those since we're
Any sign of those
confiscating them
girls?
from
Did
ourselves.
they mess with anything?
Sounds
I'll
about
look around.
normal. Looks comfortable. Oh yeah, this door sheets to the door. Out the door.
Hey, so the wire is definitely down out here. I just found it.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Can I
the
say anything?
thing is, it doesn't look like the wind. It looks like it was cut deliberately.
I knew it the moment you said you found their trash. These idiots are gonna pay. Do they realize this is how people die? I mean, what if something happened to one of my lookouts while this was going on? And God forbid there's an actual fire burning out of control.
What do you want to do?
I want you to go find them.
And then what?
I do that.
I haven't thought that far ahead. That's not true. Everything that comes to mind is illegal.
Let's hear it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, I came out here for a breath of fresh air and some adventure. What do you got?
I think I want you to just find them and scare the hell out of them.
Yeah, I'd make a spooky ghost costume, but they stole my sheets.
I don't know. Wait for them to wander off and wreck their camp. Something that would make a teenage girl run home to mommy and daddy.
I'll find them.
Ships shape.
Thanks.
But I am gonna need a raise.
If we're going to have some
Don't hold your
ships,
breath.
they better be in shape,
I'd start
definitely.
by hiking back towards your tower
Let's
and
see,
just
where
keep
was
an
that
eye out for
cave?
anything
Let's
that
get
would
the
lead
map
you to
out.
them.
Well, they're big into Red
need-
Eagle.
Great. See if you can find the path they took down from there. Maybe they looped back around towards the
Cave
lake or
over
something.
that way.
I
I'm heading
doubt
in
they're
that
where they were
direction.
yesterday, but they obviously can't have gone far.
Okay, so if I head this way, that should take us to where we need to go. Go ahead and put the map away, and I'm gonna move the compass out. These graphics are amazing. Also, this kind of reminds me of a very similar style to The Witness in the graphics quality. Not gonna lie, it is pretty good.
There's an abandoned pack out here.
Jump over this
And it's
thing.
not one of the
I probably
teens?
didn't really need
No,
to,
it
then I
looks
probably
like it was
could've
lost
just
a long
gone
time ago.
around.
Well, you could always pilfer it for supplies.
In the woods again.
Well, I am flush with ropes now.
Ooh.
That pack was full of them, in decent condition too.
Cache area.
That's lucky.
I mean, there's enough rope here that I could just leave them hooked up, I think. Oh, get this. This pack came with one of those cardboard single-use cameras.
With pictures left?
Yeah, he only used 3 or 4.
Neato.
Thank you, Brian Goodwin.
Wait, who?
The bag had the name Brian Goodwin sewn into the top.
Huh. Wow.
Do you know him?
Yeah, I just haven't heard that name in a few years.
What, was he a
Because of
fellow
truck.
you had a thing with?
Yeah, it was so hot and heavy. Of course, Brian Goodwin was 12 years old, so, our love could never really be understood.
Ugh.
I'm kidding.
That's
Not
so-
about him being an actual 12-year-old. That part's true. He was stationed in Two Forks, your lookout, with his dad Ned 3 summers ago. Great kid.
You can bring children out here?
No. I'm not a stickler for rules. They took off halfway through the summer.
Is Ned that guy from the note I told you about? About the guy leaving his post?
Oh, could be, yeah, but I think at one point they just realized this job wasn't for them. For Brian, at least.
Huh.
Anyway, so it goes. Have, fun with that camera. Try not to snap anything that would scar a Photodome employee.
I don't know. I got a lot of hiking to do. Might get bored.
Well, I'm bored as rocks, so I'll keep you company while you find those girls, huh?
Hey, who are these guys, Ron and Dave? They're leaving notes for each other in the boxes. Is there any chance one of them was that guy I saw in the canyon? The guy with the flashlight?
No, they're both rangers. They're not out here this season. I didn't really know them that well, but I always assumed the only thing Ron cared about was chasing tail and getting loaded. It's somehow comforting to know that he was able to keep up a correspondence
she
with
was
someone
talking
who
about
wasn't going to send him a topless
I
Polaroid.
believe the context of that was she
I
was
see a really
asking
thin
somebody
plume of smoke.
else if they had heard anything or seen anything
Yeah,
like that
I see it
last
too.
night.
A thin
So-
plume like this is either a new fire or a campfire.
Campfire. You think it's them?
I reckon so.
It looks like it's to the southwest of me.
That's right. If you hike towards 5 Mile Creek, that should put you in the neighborhood. Keep an eye on that smoke plume. Let me know if it's getting any larger.
Will do.
Well, you can easily get lost in the woods, people. Let's just say that. But I guess he doesn't mind talking about his situation with him and his wife. But he'd rather not yet. Can't report the view.
What does she have?
She's got Alzheimer's, like dementia.
Whoa. How old was she?
Is she? She's alive. She's with her family in Melbourne, Australia. She's 43.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, there's my tower.
What was it like when you guys found out?
Apparently, I have horrible
Well, we didn't really
directions.
understand what was
Or at
happening.
least
You don't
horrible
get
sense of direction.
Alzheimer's in your late 30s.
No kidding.
But even then, we didn't really get it until she couldn't work anymore and I couldn't leave her alone.
Ah,
It wasn't
here we
until
are.
then that I said, oh, this is it. This is over. That was hard. I'm sorry to be such a downer.
Don't even. I'm happy to listen. And, we'll try to have some fun this summer. I promise. I'm having a hell of a time getting this fucking flapjack off his ass and out to repair that wire.
Oh, man.
What, you like that? This guy is the freaking king of the flapjacks.
Yeah, that's solid. I'll have to keep that one in my pocket.
It's all yours.
Wow. I'm on top of a natural bridge out here.
Really? Is it a complete arch?
No, I guess the bridge is out here. Still, I think I could jump this gap to get across the canyon.
Well, you're a regular Evel Knievel.
Oh yeah, you should see the jumpsuit I'm wearing.
It's a little froggy around here. Get it? Froggy? This game's full of puns. I figured I'd try to make one myself. Sorry. Well, it was worth a try, right? Alley-oop. Through the What's this over here?
So, how'd you meet?
Met in a bar.
The birthplace of modern romance.
I stumbled over and told her she was pretty, and that was it.
Aw, you were
No.
brave.
I was drunk.
Ah, that's the point right over there. Supply cache on that rock. Should I get it? Should I go there? Well, guys, I'm lost a bit. Smoke's over there. I'm going to have to find a way around. But unfortunately, I've ran out of time today to record. So, until next time, you guys have been completely awesome. Please leave a like if you liked the video and want more Firewatch. If you don't, oh well, I'm going to make more anyway. Yeah. So, yes. You guys come back next time, and we should have episode 3 of Firewatch next week. I've been Magoo. You guys have been great. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.